Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Gotlegs. In my last video about my saddles for my upcoming bike, I showed you this helmet. It's basically a POC Octal helmet that has been given a makeover. In this video, I'll show you, or not show you how it's done, I'll tell you how to do this and a bit of the background behind this. So let's get started. So this is just a regular POC Octal helmet. And when I bought my TT bike, which you can see in another video, I checked out the guy who I bought it from, his Instagram account. And he had a POC Octal helmet with some snow camouflage on it. So I read a bit about it, how he had done it, and actually wrote him a couple of days ago to ask him just to confirm how it was actually done. And it's pretty simple. What you need is some basically self-adhesive vinyl, which you can pick up in most craft stores, arts and craft stores. You can probably also buy it online, and if you want to, you can probably buy some 3M self-adhesive vinyl if you want extra strength. I don't know if there's differences in the grades of adhesive in different grades of vinyl, but definitely 3M will have a larger amount of color choices if you want to do something different than just gray. So this started out as a regularly white POC Octal helmet. I bought the vinyl online from a hardware or arts and crafts store. I bought a knife, a really sharp knife. You can also get the ones that look like small scalpels that will work really great. I got a cutting surface so you don't cut into your table or cardboard or whatever you want it. And I got a ruler, a metal ruler. So what I basically did was to take the vinyl. On the back side of the vinyl, it has paper on it. So it's really easy to just sit and draw different shapes, different types of big shapes, smaller shapes, triangles, all kinds of stuff. Basically let your creativeness take over and basically do whatever you want, because as soon as you've cut them out, you can just put them on however you like them. The next thing I did was to cut them out, but you use the ruler to really get the clean cuts. So after that, I took all the shapes, put them in a big pile, and just started sorting them. I had an idea that I could put them on with regular Scotch tape and just to see how it would add up, but when I looked at it, it was just too much work, and even if I did put all the vinyl stickers on that I wanted, I had to remove them again and peel off the adhesive backing and then put it on again, so it would be too much work. So I quickly dropped that idea, basically just put them on as I went along. Some of the shapes weren't as crisp as I'd like them to be and didn't suit the helmet quite right because it has a lot of cavities and all that. So I pulled them off again and put on a new one. So basically that's how it's done. To keep the edges from not pointing up, it's a good idea to put on some clear coat. You can buy that again in any hardware store, and you can buy it in any arts and crafts store. You can also buy it online. I haven't done that to this helmet just yet, but I talked to Emil. I'll put a link in the description to his account so you can see how his helmet looked like. And he had put that on to make sure that the edges wouldn't flap up. So that's about it. A good idea, I think, is to just, before you go ahead and put on the vinyl, is to basically just wipe the helmet off with some alcohol of some sort to make sure that it doesn't have any dust or any what do you call it? Grease on it, so it makes sure that it will stick even better. So that's about it, actually. I think it looks really cool. It's a really simple thing to do. It takes a bit of time. I think this took me about 4 or 5 hours and was really wasn't hard to do, but it was a bit uncomfortable in the end when you had to put on all those stickers and also cutting it because I don't have the proper position to sit in. But it looks really cool, at least I think it does. I still have to, as I mentioned, put on the clear coat to make sure that everything won't warp up. I don't think that it will ruin the helmet per se, but time will tell. There's only one way to find out. So this is about how it's gonna look. You can do it in, I did a lot of smaller shapes. You can do it bigger shapes. I think the main criteria is that you do a little bit of everything. So some of the larger surfaces do bigger shapes, and some of the smaller detailing you can do the smaller shapes. But look at the different photos from Emil and also look at the different photos from my Instagram account, and you'll be able to see some of the shapes that we've used. I tried to copy him a bit because I really like the look of it. So that's about that is how you do something as simple as this. Again, I'm not a handy person. I'm not a crafty person, but this was really easy. It could probably be done a bit better. I still have to work over some of the vinyl bubbling a bit, but that'll be held down with the clear coat. So this is how you turn a POC Octal helmet into a snow camo helmet. For now, bye.